In both the office and studio markets, we're seeing some pretty seismic shifts, and there's a real flight to quality happening in the office sector, and then the same thing is happening in studios, and we think that leaning into sustainability and leading on sustainability is going to help us continue to win and differentiate on quality.
Joining me today is Natalie Teear, Senior Vice President for Innovation, Sustainability and Social Impact at Hudson Pacific Properties. Hudson Pacific was Nareit's 2023 Leader in the Light Award winner for office REITs. How does your approach towards sustainability align with the company's broader corporate strategy?
Sustainability has always been really core to what we do. We're an office and studio REIT. We're primarily focused on the West Coast. We serve mostly large tech, media, and entertainment organizations, and sustainability is really important to our clients, to our local regulators, to our employees, the ones we have and the ones we're trying to attract. So it's always been important to what we do, but that's even more so now, because in both the office and studio markets, we're seeing some pretty seismic shifts, and there's a real flight to quality happening in the office sector, and then the same thing is happening in studios, and we think that leaning into sustainability and leading on sustainability is going to help us continue to win and differentiate on quality.
And is there an element of your sustainability strategy that you expect to be most focused on in 24?
Absolutely. So this has been a challenging cycle for both sides of our business, but particularly the studios, as both the writers and the actors have been on strike for a large portion of 2023. With the writers' strike ended now and the actors' strike about to be ended, we are looking forward to a correction as a lot of productions come back online. And so we're expecting to see quite a significant amount of new activity in the studios business in the new year. We also have recently completed an integration of 3 OpCo acquisitions we did in the last year and a half on the production services side to support the studios business. And sustainability is key to production services in particular, where the use of diesel-based generators is prevalent, and therefore we've been doing a lot of work to pull diesel generators out of the trailers that we offer, and they're solar electric, and we're also doing work to look ahead to the electrification of the trucks and heavy equipment that serve the production services industry. So I do think that'll be a top focus for us in the new year.
Great. And how do you think the REIT industry can collectively move the needle on sustainability matters going forward?
This is a really pivotal time for sustainability. With the rules of the road are being rewritten, with new regulations coming out across the board in different jurisdictions, but also with new standards being written or updated. With the Science-Based Targets Initiative is writing a new guidance for buildings. The White House is drafting a zero-emission buildings definition, and the list goes on. And so I think it's really important for the industry to come together at this time and be engaged in those conversations to make sure that we're all rowing in the same direction. I think the worst case outcome would be a lot of rules and standards that are at odds with each other, and therefore that just limits the progress that we're all able to make collectively as an industry.